Man, you heard this game Fortnite? It's pretty cool. Yeah, Fortnite.
Fortnite starring Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Fortnite.
Keanu Fortnite. Number 15. Fortnite Keanu Burger. The last thing you want in your Fortnite burger is Keanu Reeves. But sometimes that might just be what you get.
Yeah. That's what you get.
Are we in the podcast now?
Yeah, we started the podcast.
Oh, hello, I'm Lily. Sorry, I was a little late to the party there.
I'm Anthony, and that was a cold opening of Siblings.
That certainly, it was pretty cold. I'm actually a little chilly. Hold on, I'm gonna put on some socks real quick. You keep talking though.
Okay. Yeah, so sorry about that. We were just talking about Keanu Reeves and your Fortnite burger. But that, sometimes you just this is what you get, Like
You're literally just saying the things we just said. This isn't funny anymore. Do a different thing.
Okay. Do you want to do like a generator, or do you want to do like
plates on your hands?
a what?
Balance plates on your fingertips and spin them.
All right.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Did you know? Once you get the plates spinning in balance, it's actually not incredibly difficult to keep them spinning in balance because the centrifugal force will keep them there as long as there's a little divot in the middle. I learned this from children's DVD program, Popular Mechanics for Kids.
When did you watch that?
When I was like 7 or 5 or something like that.
That's a pretty weird fact to bring up.
They taught about forces and mechanics, and it was for children.
Gravity,
in fact. Space, even soundproofing also was one of them.
Yeah. Trains.
Yeah.
Train physics.
I think there might have been a train at some point.
A dog.
Anthony, have you ever been in a physics class?
Biology.
That's not physics, it's biology. It's two completely different fields of study. Please take this seriously.
It was, but no.
Well, then you don't quite understand the Newtonian laws of physics.
I know dogs do, so I probably do.
Anthony, the force exerted by an object is equal to its mass times its acceleration. Please, you need to know this.
It sounds like the Newton's laws of motion.
That's Newtonian physics, is what I'm teaching you now. Did you know that gravity is the acceleration of 9.8 meters per second squared?
Do you know that everything has
gravitational constant?
Do you know that everything has an equal and opposite reaction? No, you didn't.
Every action creates an equal and opposite reaction.
How'd you know?
I knew this because I took several physics classes. That being two... I took physics, and then I took app physics, which is like physics, but even more so.
More physics.
Even more of them. I don't know why I did this. I did kind of badly in that second. No, I did better in the second one, actually, I'm realizing.
You did better in advanced placing physics?
Yes. The waves confused me, though.
Yeah. Well, you said you had some interesting facts about dogs before we started recording, so...
You need to stop doing this. I said nothing of the sort. Okay, hold on. Interesting facts. Wait a minute. Interesting facts about me? Holy shit.
What?
It says here I'm gay. I had no idea.
Facts about dogs.
I'm looking at dog facts.
About dogs.
Holy shit, 45% of US dogs sleep in their owner's bed? That's not enough dogs.
It's not enough dogs.
You need to put the dogs in your bed. They are such good at snuggling. They will snuggle until you have fallen off the bed.
Yeah, or unless you kick them off the bed.
70% of people sign their dog's name on their holiday cards. That's double the amount of dogs that get to sleep in your. So they're a part of the family when it comes to holidays, but not when it's nap time. That pardon my language, but that is some bullshit.
All right, dog, take this pen. Put it on the card. Sign the card, dog.
The famous German Shepherd was nominated for an Academy Award. Good for him. He's a very good boy.
Did it get Best Actor?
No, it was nominated. It didn't win.
Oh. Do you know that? One second, I should probably look this up. Did you know that a small town in like Alaska or something had like a cat as mayor?
Oh yeah, I remember these things. This was a thing that happened. Pretty good mayor, I think.
I wonder how many people it sentenced to death. It's
probably very few of them. It was a cat.
It was also a mayor.
Yeah. It was a. It's not. That's not what mayors do. I don't think they have that power.
Send him to the dungeon. But you're mayor. Exactly. I'm your ruler. Send him to the dungeon.
Issue. Put into. The Federal Bureau of Prisons.
Did
place more.
This cat held mayor for 2 decades.
Good for them.
Hope it wasn't that political of a cat.
It was. It had a lot of opinions about many things.
Oh.
Most of them were highly irrelevant to people, but the local cats were like,
he's got a big vote for him.
He's got big ideas, and the other half were like, hey, I don't like what this guy's saying. It doesn't line up with my worldview, and I'm scared to learn new things.
Did he say meow now?
No, actually, when cats are talking amidst themselves, they don't say meow. A cat meowing is actually its attempt at mimicking human speech. Otherwise, they make all kinds of other noises, like purrs and chirps and other noises that they make.
Works. Do you want a name generator? Oh my god. Do you want a name generator?
Yes.
All right.
Holy shit, dogs are not colorblind. They can see blue and yellow and shades of blue and yellow.
Hey, have you ever wanted to... Never mind. This one's not good.
No?
This one was just a fake name. Like, you could put it on a passport or something and be like, hey, it's me, Jeff Jimbo. But no, it's just the only text options are just first name, last name, enter. So, let's do... I don't think we've done this one yet. Let's do plot generator for a headline.
Headline? Like a newspaper headline?
Like a newspaper headline.
Like a newspaper headline?
Like a newspaper headline.
Like a newspaper headline?
Exactly, like a newspaper headline. Newspaper. What's an object? Give me an object.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. An adjective that could describe that object.
Foldable.
A geographical location.
Madison Square Garden.
This one's going to be a real good article. An animal.
Madison Square Garden.
For an animal?
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. All right, a vegetable.
The Vatican.
Vatican. An adjective to describe a tattoo.
To describe a tattoo specifically.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to Google something.
Melee.
The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, directed by David Fincher.
What's an adjective, though, to describe that tattoo?
The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, directed by David Fincher. You have to write the whole thing.
I don't want to write the whole thing.
You gotta. Legally, you have to.
I'm just going to put melee.
That's not even an adjective.
Okay, I'm putting creepy.
That's an adjective. Good job. Put Daniel Craig instead.
A type of natural disaster.
Daniel Craig.
An item of clothing, plural.
Item of clothing, plural. Hold on, I need to Google something.
God.
Actually, no, that I'm not going to Google that one. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the jeans. With the jeans.
With the boots with the jeans?
Boots with the jeans. The whole club was looking at jeans.
Boots with the jeans is what I'm going to write. That's an item of clothing?
Yeah. And it's
a color.
A color. Denim.
Just denim. Okay.
Denim,
Read some headlines.
Denim blue, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
First headline. Man found having tea party with Madison Square Garden again.
Good. Just the entirety of the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Sort of love affair.
Again.
Their marriage could never be.
Next one. Foldable umbrella likely to win village show.
All right.
Local man wins Vatican growing contest for the third time.
Bro, he grew the entire Vatican out of the ground like vegetables.
Woman with creepy tattoo arrested for 37th time. Viral photo of Madison Square. What?
Anthony.
Yeah.
I think you meant to say the girl with the dragon tattoo, directed by David Fincher tattoo, arrested for the 37th time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, it said that there was just some gravy on my screen.
Uh-huh.
From all the gravy that I've had in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
Next one's viral photo of Madison Square Garden had been photoshopped.
God damn, they put more people in the stands than there were.
Oh no. Local man set to fly out and help with Daniel Craig relief effort.
Daniel Craig really needs some help right now. He's going through a rough patch.
He destroyed 5 homes. He really needs
5 homes. He really needs someone there for him.
So buck wild right now. He really needs someone.
He's out of control.
His wife left him again. He's just...
Poor Daniel Craig.
I know.
What's Daniel Craig done? What's his deal?
I don't know.
I'm looking up Daniel Craig IMDb.
Next one's man buys boots with the jeans for low income local family. Here's some national headlines.
Mm-hmm.
Madison Square Garden catches train across country. Man jailed for threatening wife with foldable umbrella.
It's domestic abuse is never funny.
Yeah. New variety of Vatican set to revolutionize our eating habits. Man with creepy tattoo suspected of art theft. Small.
Again, Anthony, I feel like you meant to say man with the girl with the dragon tattoo, directed by David Fincher tattoo, suspected of art theft. Also, I did not realize Daniel Craig was James Bond for a while.
Sorry, there was some more gravy on my screen.
He was also Logan Lucky in something called Joe... Wait. No, in the movie Logan Lucky, he was called Joe Bang.
Awesome.
He was Stormtrooper uncredited in Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Speaking of Daniel Craig, there's another Daniel Craig one here. A small Daniel Craig forecast to northern regions.
Holy shit, just a little one. Just like a little one.
Just forecasted.
Shit. Holy shit, he was Lord Asriel on the Golden Compass.
Parking ticket. Next one is denim boots with the jeans are the latest big trend, says top fashion designer.
The top fashion designer is Daniel Craig.
Yeah. Here's the last section of international headlines. Denim Madison Square Garden escapes from Florida Zoo. Madison Square Garden voted nicest place to live in the world.
Wow.
The world's biggest Vatican, measuring over 1 meter.
Over 1 whole meter.
I know.
That's a big Vatican right there.
Yeah. Creepy tattoos banned in North Korea.
I believe you meant to say The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, directed by David Fincher Tattoos.
Oh yeah, sorry, there was just like a misprint. Next one is God.
The next one is God.
No, I was laughing at the next. Daniel Craig causes devastation.
He certainly does.
Next one is boots with the jeans linked to global health scare.
Boots with the jeans linked to global health scare.
With the jeans.
With the jeans.
Have you ever wanted to create some top text, bottom text, good memes?
Yes, I have actually.
Then what's the oh God, this first one sucks. The first name of the last person who commented on one of your social media posts.
The first name of the last person who commented on one of my social media posts?
It's very descriptive.
See, the issue is the thing. Is that I don't make social media posts.
Yeah. So just the first name of the last person who talked to you yesterday, then.
Who talked to me yesterday?
Yeah.
Daniel Craig.
Uh-huh.
Unrelated to Daniel Craig.
Your first job. I feel like this is...
I don't feel comfortable giving you that information, and that is the answer. That was my first job.
I don't... This is so long. Feel comfortable. We just suggest one. No.
No, you're not allowed. If you're gonna ask me the questions, you better fucking do
it. A location.
A location, huh?
Yeah. I paraphrased the question just a little bit.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
A location?
Yeah, just any random place.
7 miles from here.
I'm gonna change it to 7 miles from you.
Fair.
The last thing you bought.
Anthony, I can't say that live on air. I'm kidding. That's a joke. That is a joke. Hey, that's a joke.
I can just put in there. God only knows.
Put in there. Wouldn't you like to know? And then winky face.
Wouldn't you like to know? The first initial of any person's name. I did also paraphrase this one.
Any person.
Any person. I paraphrased it, so it might not make sense in the meme, but, you know.
Alright, okay. It might not make sense in the meme, you say.
Well, yeah, because I paraphrased it. Unless you want to know what the actual thing is.
Horse.
What?
Horse.
First initial?
Horse.
Okay. The last celebrity to pop up in your news feed.
I forgot his name. Hold on a second. Daniel Craig.
You forgot his name?
I forgot his name. I don't care about celebrities.
An adjective.
An adjective. It's a lot of pressure. I am.
Comedic silence is pretty good.
Soulful.
This next one says your surname, but just give any random name.
Any random name.
Yeah.
James.
Other than... Okay. What are you doing in your current social media profile picture?
I don't... It's a picture of... It's a picture of Bulbasaur.
I'm gonna say Bulbasaur IRL.
You should just say it's a picture of Bulbasaur.
I'm just gonna say Bulbasaur.
Write me a meme. Picture of Bulbasaur.
Write me a meme. Write me a meme.
Right? Yeah. Write me a meme.
Write me a meme.
This is a visual thing that is being created, and we are in an audio medium.
Write me a meme. It's more like a. It's more like a. It's more like you know how on the back of a book they have like those quotes that people are like, yeah, this book, yeah.
This book is certainly something.
This book is certainly something. So the title is Praise for the Soulful, Wouldn't You Like to Know?
Alright.
Here's the back of the book. Daniel Craig is an I don't feel comfortable giving this information from 7 miles from you, who goes on a quest to find a soulful wouldn't you like to know, but first must overcome a hippogriff version of Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig teams up with a superhero called James Man, whose special power is an extreme Bulbasaur.
Holy shit, James Man.
Here's the first one. I once knew someone called Daniel Craig. Sigh. Zobgloop. Next one is by Hit the Spoof, who says, I'm totally gonna rush out and buy this book. I can totally see a hippogriff version of Daniel Craig.
Wait, where did the hippogriff come from?
I don't know. I think it's just in there. Next one is said, the dullest novel ever written. I'm so bored of stories set in 7 miles from you that feature, and I don't feel comfortable giving you this information called Daniel Craig. Did you just hate those books?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So many. And the last one's just, our James Man service for hire. I could do with some help finding my own. Wouldn't you like to know? Awesome. This is awesome.
Hey, I want to read you a review for a movie.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me what movie you think it's for.
Okay. You mean the
Below average for series and too violent for younger kids.
Pokemon 2.
I can't fucking believe you're halfway. It's Pokemon Heroes, which I think was like the 5th one. Anyway, speaking of, let's play the Rotten Tomatoes game.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 3 movies, and I want you to tell me which order you think they went in.
Okay.
So we have Pokemon, the first movie.
That's an extremely creative title. Thank you so much, Pokemon Company.
Yeah. Pokemon Heroes. That's the one with Latios and Latias in it. And Pokemon Giratina and the Sky Warrior.
Okay.
That was released around Generation 4.
I'm going to say Pokemon Heroes around the middle. What was the first one you said? Pokemon, the first movie?
Yeah, that one.
That goes up front because that's the top one because everyone always rates the first movie in a series the best.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one's the bottom one.
No, incorrect. At the bottom is Pokemon Heroes with a 60% audience score. It should be noted that the actual critic reviews, the tomato meter, is shit for all of these movies. It's like 16-17%. Going by audience score, 60% on Pokemon Heroes.
Okay.
64% for Pokemon the first movie. And
I was completely wrong.
Yeah, you were. 65% for Giratina and the Sky Warrior.
Oh, a whopping 65% for this flick.
Listen, the Pokemon movies are okay.
Whopping 65% with this Pokemon movie.
Brought
to you by Gatorade.
Rotten Tomatoes, please explain to me why Your Friend the Rat, the short from Ratatouille, is listed. Why do you do it like this? What? It features Patton Oswalt. Why is his face like this? He looks like he is made of. He looks like he is made of dough.
That's extremely specific.
He is made of a bread dough that has yet to rise.
So does Daniel Craig.
Patton Oswalt was in Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal, the movie. What the fuck? That was a thing? I'm upset that was a thing.
You shouldn't be.
He was in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Teen Titans Go to
Hell. He was in We Bare Bears, the movie. He was in Patton Oswalt, I Love Everything, listed as unknown, in parentheses, character. Donald Trump's Art of the Deal, the movie. What the fuck? It has a 49% audience score and no critic score.
Doodle-doo.
What is... I don't... You know what? I don't want to know what this movie is. It's based on a book about business that he wrote, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, I got a review for a movie, and you gotta guess what the movie is based off of the review.
Okay.
Okay, let me look up the movie first.
Okay, you should have done that in the first place. Okay.
The movie is called... Actually, it's a TV show. I changed my mind. It's a TV show now. Dropped. 1 second. I gotta find a short one.
You good? Are you okay?
They're so long. Okay. I gotta read this, and this is like This is like 3 paragraphs long. But I'm gonna do it.
All right.
When I say blink, it either says the name of the show, a character on the show, or something that's like super a big part of the show.
Yeah. So before you do that, I'm realizing something about Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
There is one specific critic who has gone to several of the Pokemon movies and described them as being too violent for kids.
Next thing you know, he's going into the theater when a Thomas the Tank Engine movie's playing. I'm like, is that I can't watch this. Can't take my 3-year-old to this.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's the review.
Yeah, give me the review, please.
OMG! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. There is no doubt that this is the best ever sitcom drama you will ever watch. I might not be as critical as noticing the details, but boss, believe me, you won't either. I've watched a lot of the series, but this has been the best. Man, a lot of errors. Whether it's blanks, lame, but yet up to the point comic timings, or blanks, pranks, or blanks, energy, or blanks, giggly laugh. Blanks, cool accent, or blanks, songs. Every character played its part beautifully. After watching it first 5 minutes, you will fell in love with these characters, and believe me, it's really hard to say goodbyes to them as well. Every prank, every punch, every episode will make you hooked up more and more to the show. The camera angles will spot on. Every proposal, every confession will make you cry. And that the same time will bring you a little jolly smile to your face. My personal favorite was blank. I hope yours too. And 183 people found this helpful.
So this is a show with
a
TV show with multiple proposals in it.
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
Is this The Bachelor?
No, I have not. I have no intention on seeing. I've seen this show, and I have no intention on seeing that. Based on me seeing this show, or in the middle of watching this show, what do you think it is?
I have. What shows are there? Jeez, I don't know what shows there are. Is the thing. I don't. Okay,
this one might help you
with popular culture, really.
There is a UK version, a US version.
Oh yeah, that clears it up. Fucking. The one where they're all dropped on an island that have to do challenges.
No.
American Ninja Warrior.
No.
UK Ninja Warrior. Regular
now you
Ninja
see
Warrior.
These people are jumping.
What?
Now you see these people are jumping now, John. The other commentator.
They're climbing. They're climbing.
They're climbing now.
Up the salmon ladder. There he goes. Up the salmon ladder. Will he fall off? Oh, he's fallen off into the
he fell. Uh-oh. That's a stinky cup of tea.
That's unfortunate. He's now out of the running.
Now, is that a bloody nose I see? Oh, he hit his head on the side of the thing. Oh, no.
Oh, that's rather... That may be a lawsuit for us, John.
Uh-oh. I can't pay for that. I've got all these death conspiracies I gotta clear up still.
Yeah, we're real busy, John.
I thought you were John.
No, we're both John. We're clones of John you made.
Who made it?
John.
John Cena?
Yeah, John Cena. I made all these clones of John from the Beatles.
Ah.
Where
Mr. Leonard, I thought he was dead.
He was. Oh God, what show was this, Anthony?
The Office.
The Office. There were proposals in The Office?
Yeah.
Damn.
American Ninja I just thought about that. You cast American Ninja Warrior after asking if there was a lot of proposals in it, and I answered
panicked.
Yes.
I do not know that many shows.
I don't think there's any proposals on American Ninja Warrior or the one where they get dropped on an island.
I mean, probably not, but still.
God, that review was hard to read. There was so many errors in the text that I had to like read. It was bad.
Jeez. All right, I'm going to SCP Wiki now.
Okay. I have a question for you from the internet.
From where?
The internet.
Give me the internet.
All right. I can't really do that. My name isn't Steve Google.
Well, then you're useless to me. Leave.
This question comes in from Justin McElroy.
Sure does.
You can already tell it does.
Yep, definitely.
The question asks, hey,
Anthony, we can't keep doing this. This wasn't our joke to begin with.
It's not a joke. There's a thing here. It's just like my computer keeps going into sleep mode whenever I try to look at it. It's like the computer's kind of like
not doing that, Anthony. Just admit you don't have a question, please.
I have a question. I always figure. I mean, I always
question. You definitely don't have a question.
I do.
You absolutely.
The question is. Hey, it's me, Justin McElroy.
It's not. Jesus Christ.
Hey everybody, it's me, Justin McElroy, from the podcast My Brother, Me, and the Adventure Zone. I just wanted to ask, I got like prepared to say this because it's kind of like, you know, it's a difficult. Okay. Tell me now, is the guy in the rat costume at the local Chuck E. Cheese, dead in the costume and just kind of like being controlled, or is he just like a human being? Tell me now.
Freddy, let me want me find out you have described the plot to Five Nights at Freddy's.
I know, but like, you know, this person, whoever they are, wants to know.
If the animatronics smell bad, don't worry about it. It's fine. They get a little quirky at night. Something, the bite of 87.
Yeah. There was this huge bite done by one of our big, you know, cute teddy bears.
Hold on.
When they like chomped down on some kid back in the 80s. Anyways, did you get good? Here's your pay. Don't leave after night 1 if the bunny or the chicken or the Freddy.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? Here's what we're doing. Right? Here's what we're doing.
Okay, I have another question after this.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, good. Fredbear's Family Diner. William Afton and Henry opened in 1967. The family-friendly Fredbear's Family Diner.
This is a bit that happens every episode.
As a mascot.
It happens every episode. I know.
And they didn't have enough money to hire someone to do the job for a long time, and they were studying at the time. Hey. William studied engineering, and Henry business administration and communication. William met an unnamed woman with whom he married, and 3 years later had a boy called Michael. I have a
better question.
Yes.
From the internet, it's asked by Paul McCartney, and it says, is Paul dead? Have a debate.
Yes.
You think he's dead? Why do you think he's dead?
I killed him. I put him in this springlock suit, you see. And then he ran through the sprinklers, and the springlocks triggered and crushed him, and he died.
This doesn't feel like a base drum.
With whom he married, and 3 years later had a boy called Michael. They met in the court. William was being charged. They met in the court. William was being charged for murdering a child that allegedly was crying outside the diner for being scared of Fredbear the bear. And
I know it happened. I know it happened.
By the way, he was released because they didn't have evidence.
I know what happened.
4 years to actually achieve
success
with the diner. The word from Michael the Fredbear was boring. I'm finding a different one.
Yeah. Listen, I know what happened. And I know how to end off this podcast. It's going to be good, and it's not going to be reading off a Wikipedia article because it's not our... Because we didn't write it. Audio Jungle.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to end this podcast off the best way we've I can't even say it. We're going to end this podcast off the best way we've ever ended off a podcast. With a staring contest. No, that's a joke. Where...
Anthony?
Yeah.
I know how we can end this podcast, and I need you to promise me you won't interrupt the bit.
Okay. Is it funny?
No. Say whatever you need to say now, because it's about to be over.
Like the podcast?
Yeah, the podcast. I'm going to say this, and then that's just going to be the end of the podcast.
Okay. Thank you for listening to Siblings. Don't leave yet, because there's still a funny bit to come up. And you can, I don't know, I had a couple of 5 songs come out, if you want to check them out. I mean, like, I don't own you, but, I kind of, listen to the podcast. I don't listen to that music. So that's just on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Just look up In Happy, like INHAPPY, and then you'll get it. Because you should listen to it because it's pretty good music. And I have a friend. They have a small band called The Beatles. If you want to check them out too, that's cool. Let's see. What else do we got? We have merchandise if you want that. It's in the store. tinyurl.com/simplecast. Or something like that. I don't know. Remember what the link was. What if it's not that? Then, sure, it's in another one of our episodes. If you could find it. As always, I've been Anthony.
I've been Lily.
And this has been Siblings. We're going to end it off with my sister doing her usual bit that she does at the end of every show. And yeah, put just like pounds of Kool-Aid in your friend's hair as like a funny prank.
Just put an incredible amount of Kool-Aid in your hair.
It'll be like a funny prank, It's if they ask, why'd you do that? That's, and if they say that you're not your friend anymore, just tell them it's a funny prank. You ever seen The Office? I'm Jim from The Office, and you're Dwight, and then I put your stapler in this funny jiggly jello and try to get it out.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to listen to a podcast, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this podcast not intended for you, although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling you're exactly where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered. And the memory of everything that happened this place will not be remembered. And the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, Be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although, for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, on the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear, not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you and those you have carried in your arms. This ends for all of us. End communication.